Now we turn to a heartbreaking update. The search for a missing college student on an East Texas lake has come to an end.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Yagnasty Fishing. And today is a very tough topic, but it is one that we need to have. We need to save more lives out there on the water. So guys, if you're new here, hit like, hit subscribe, stick around, leave a comment down below. This is a subject, I can't expect a whole lot of feedback, but hey, leave a comment if you have something to add to the conversation. This one, totally, unscripted, off the wall stuff here. We lost a kayaker, guys, a young man, okay, a young college student by the name of Peyton Hughes, all right? He was practicing out in Toledo Bend, for an upcoming tournament, and lost his life, unfortunately, out there in those waters. They found him after a 2-day search, and they found his kayak, and then, a couple days later, they found him a couple hundred yards north of his kayak, guys. And this is just one of them stories that hit close to home. They always do, but this one particularly was very interesting to me because I kayak, I have kids that age. So, all of it kind of hit home, and it puts such tragedy, puts those thoughts in our loved ones, minds in the forefront there of, it's a real possibility that this can happen. So hopefully this video gets to someone, helps someone, and prevents someone from going through the same thing. And, I attribute it all to the young man's honor and his memory, Peyton Hughes, all right? Safety is a very, very important part of any sport or any outdoor activity, especially as rugged as kayaking big waters, okay? Even in your small ponds, things can go wrong. And we just got to do our best to prevent those situations from happening, all right? And the number one thing that will save your life, okay? The number one thing that will save your life in these situations are, your PFDs, your life jackets, guys. Yes, your life jackets. You need this. Have it on at all times. I prefer at all times on the water. I understand, when you're on the boat, you can walk around on a boat. You don't always wear it, but I prefer people wear their PFDs, all right, all the time, especially when you're kayaking, guys. It's already dangerous. It's a very, very demanding activity, all right? You have to have situational awareness. You have to have the ability to get yourself back in your kayak if things go wrong. You need to know what's around you at all times. Now, these are things that everyone should know. When you're boating, if you're jet skiing, any of that stuff like that, outdoor activities, if you're rock climbing, guys, you want to keep the safety essentials, all right? Your PFD is that on a kayak. You need that. So don't skimp out and get the $10 PFD, guys. Get a good one. Keep it on, all right? Get one that is rated by the Coast Guard as good and will save your life. Okay, guys? I hate to see these situations happening, all right? It just bothers me. This one, I don't know, it really got to me a little bit deeper, so I think that's why it took a little longer for me to put this video out. I tried to structure it this way and that way, but yeah, I can't do the fluff stuff, guys. I just can't. I'm just gonna have to keep it real with you. And also, when you're out there, all right, be aware of your surroundings, know what's happening, pay attention to the boaters around you, all right? Waves. I know sometimes a rogue wave can hit you, especially if you're on the ocean side. If you're fishing saltwater, you should always have on a PFD. You need to have a whistle, a can blowhorn, some kind of very loud noise maker out there, guys. You need to have this stuff with you, all right? Every time you go out. In emergencies, you have to have something, you know, that will help people find you. So you need the noisemakers, all right? Carry a very strong, small flashlight, okay, that has a strobe, very strong, you know, like the little luminous type flashlights, very small one. Keep one with you in one of your pockets. That's why I keep a tactical PFD, guys. I keep a lot of pockets because I put stuff in them, all right? Most situations I'm taking all of the same stuff, all right? But that light, all right, with the strobe on it as well, will help people find you in those situations where you falling out of your kayak, you lost track of your yak, you're out in the water, you make it to a bank, you know. You got to think of these things, all those situations, and just kind of have the very minimum requirements to save yourself out there. So the PFD, you want it real good, sturdy, rated for your body weight, okay? You want to carry those things. You want to carry, like, I always have maybe a small rag with a wrap gauze and a roll of tape in one pocket, okay? It's just always there. I never really reach in that pocket. It's just always there. I keep a knife on me, all right, a pocket knife. Um, I keep a couple other things tethered up, okay? Your phone can be key to locating you. Me and my wife, we're set up with Life 360, so my location can be seen at all times. So if something's not moving, you know, things go crazy, you can find me by the phone, and I keep the phone tethered, all right? This is a retractable tether, all right? I keep that. That has my location. It's locked into me even when I'm offline, okay, guys? So you want to have those things in place to help people find you. I mean, I know that phone situation, your GPS, if you go so deep underwater, your your signal's not going to be seen. You know, certain things like that. But if you have a good PFD, it will keep you up above that surface level where that satellite gets that ping on that GPS. The pants I wear, they have a chip in them that the U.S. Coast Guard, when they're looking down with a special camera or any camera, I'm not really sure, infrared sights, it has a chip in it that reflects back to a helicopter. All right, U.S. Coast Guard, ambulance services. That's what those pants are for, and I wear those a lot of tournaments, especially in the cooler weather. Really starting now. In the summertime, I don't wear them as much. It's really hot, really sticky, and they're waterproof. And dude, they lock that air in, dude. You're just gonna be sweating all day. So I don't really wear them in the summertime, but that is a safety precaution that I do use, especially when I'm wintertime fishing, because in the wintertime, the time, every minute, every second counts. Okay, and it's the same all year, guys. Every minute counts. So these things you want to have can save your life. All right. We want to save lives out here, man. We want to do our best to minimize this type of tragedy and this type of damage. Okay, guys. So that's the goal here of the video, is really getting people to think about what you need out there. Okay, so one is your PFD. Two is a noisemaker, a whistle, something that can make a distress sound. Three, your phone. Keep it tethered on. You track that GPS and pretty much get a pinpoint accurate position of where your phone is. And you want that phone attached to you, so make sure that your PFD is on properly and tight, okay, to save your life. You need that. You need that, guys. Um, First aid. Keep first aid around. But for the most part, we're talking about the immediate dangers of flipping. You roll your kayak, you're in the water, okay? Try to get back out of the water. You're trying to get your kayak, you lose it. We know you cannot tread water for a mile to get back to the bank, all right? Each minute counts, every hour counts, all right? So make it easy for people to find you, make it easy for you to be rescued, all right? I wear bright colors, all right? My kayak's bright, I wear bright colors. Those pants I were talking about are crazy neon orange, so you can see me from a mile away, all right, guys? And they also help float if you seal the bottoms and your top at your waist and down at your ankles. You seal that up. They do hold a little air in them, get you a little bit of seal to help you float and hopefully, you know, help arrives as soon as possible. So you always want to keep in mind the dangers, guys. Always be aware. Don't get too comfortable. I see a lot of guys out here making that mistake, just getting so comfortable on the water. They're not wearing their PFDs. They don't have anything on their feet. If things go crazy, you come across some jagged rocks or some gnarly brush and lumber, things that can hold you down, all right? You want to keep a blade on you, okay? Some kind of knife. If you get tangled up, you calm down. Don't panic. You cut yourself free because you carry that knife with you. All right, guys? So these things can save your life. I'm not sure, you know, of the circumstances surrounding the demise of Peyton Hughes. I don't really need to know the details. My mind can do the work there in my imagination. And I just try your best to prevent all those situations you come across. Um, try to help those that may have to come rescue you. Kind of think forward, all right, in essence, and you know, make it easier for rescue people and personnel, your first responders, to come get you. Try to make it easier for them. Like if you were a first responder, what would you want to look for? You know, your bright colors, your bright PFD colors, right? Anything that stands out in the wilderness, the wooded area, the water. I think something on me. The wooded area, the water, um, anything that will stand out. Okay, make it easy for rescue personnel to find you as soon as they possibly know that something's wrong or you've gone missing. Radios, get a waterproof radio. I haven't carried mine in a long time, I must admit. Yeah, I probably should keep that radio with me. Even if I'm not using it, I can just have it ready to go with the battery charged so that if things do go wrong, I can turn it on, kind of radio for some emergency help, guys. You need that. Cell phone service doesn't go everywhere either. So, you know, things like that, those little things can save lives, okay, guys? Now, previous years, like last year, I think we lost about 89 people, 85 to 89 kayakers lost their lives. This year, as of this moment, I think we've lost 14. So the number is projecting downward. So that's really, really good. That means that safety awareness is really getting out there and, you know, people are not going as fast or as much, you know. But in this case, we lost a very good angler, from my understanding. The Grassroots Bass Fishing Club, they're doing a month-long benefit that the whole nation can participate in. You just go ahead. I believe it's through Tourney X. It may be through Fish Chaos, but yeah, go check that out. I'm gonna check it out myself. I may just go ahead and buy in. And I know that the fish I catch here are small compared to what they're catching down in Tennessee or Kentucky, all right, stuff like that, and Florida, all right. So all of those guys have a huge advantage over me because they got access to 7-pounders, 8-pounders, 10-pound bass, okay? Big ones here, 7, 8 pounds. That's what we're talking about, right? So, you know, hey, a 5-pound, a 3-pound bass is big to me, okay, guys? So, you know, I might get in there. I might try to put a couple on the board, but I'm not going to try to go out and think I'm going to beat the best guy in the nation on my bodies of water. So I'm just gonna have some fun with it, and all the proceed go to Peyton Hughes and his family and stuff like that, guys. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. What is it? Grassroots Kayak Bass Fishing Club, I do believe. Um, don't quote me on it, but yeah, do your research, check it out, and see what you do to contribute to help out there. Um, but yeah, like I said, man, it's just a tough subject, tough topic, and I just wanted to get on here and just tell y'all to be safe. Think ahead, make it easy for rescuers to find you, make it easy for you to be able to contact somebody if you need help out there. I kayak a lot by myself. I know a lot of you guys do out there too. So just really, really be safe out there and strap up your PFD. Keep it on, man. Keep it on. Please. We're trying to save lives out here, man. With all that being said, guys, I really do appreciate your time. Hit that like, hit subscribe, and RIP to Peyton Hughes, and thoughts and prayers to the family. I definitely keep him close in my mind, as I go out for the classic in the next couple weeks. So, just be safe out there, guys. Please be safe. All right, guys, this is my time. Tight lines and all that good stuff everybody says. Peace.